You cannot lawfully be removed from the matrimonial home without a court order, not by a text message, not by a locksmith, not by an ultimatum across the kitchen table. And if the pressure escalates, locks changed, belongings moved out, that isn't the end of the conversation. That's usually the beginning of a court application. Courts can also make what's called an exclusive possession order. That's an order giving one spouse the right to stay in the home and requiring the other to leave, regardless of who owns it. When a court decides an issue such as exclusive possession, the court looks at things like the best interests of any children affected, each spouse's financial position, and whether there's other suitable and affordable housing available, and whether there has been any violence in the home. And one thing I want to say clearly, if you are not saved, safety comes first. Leaving to protect yourself and your children does not surrender your rights. There are other remedies at law for these exact situations. The consent rule has real teeth. It's not a buzzword. Consent deserves its own moment because it's the protection people underestimate the most. Even if your spouse is the sole owner on paper, they cannot sell the matrimonial home, refinance it, or place a new mortgage against it without your consent or a court order. That is not a courtesy. It's a statutory rule, and the lawyers on the other side of the transaction are looking for it. There is one practical wrinkle worth knowing. Your protection is strongest when the world can see that the property is a matrimonial home. So if you're worried about a quiet sale or a sudden refinancing, tell your lawyer early. There are steps that can be registered on title to put everyone on notice. The people who get caught out are almost always the ones who waited. I'd be doing you a disservice if I left you with only the good news.